Since Kamala became the nominee, the celebrity crowd, the brat summer, all these TikTok videos, that wasn't going to help her win. People aren't that stupid. So ground game was what really mattered here, and Trump's was excellent, especially on college campuses.
I spoke to one young man who actually told me he was on the fence, but it was Charlie Kirk and Turning Point USA who have been in and around this campus sharing the message of Donald Trump that ultimately pushed him over. And he said it's one of the reasons we're seeing all those Make America Great Again hats on campus, because they brought them and distributed them to the students here.
Now joining me now, Charlie Kirk, founder of Turning Point USA. Charlie, I've been texting each other about this. People are saying this, but you have been on the ground, and your team has been unreal at Turning Point USA.
Thank you.
Tell me what impacted the youth vote the most for Trump.
Well, look, first of all, your previous guess is exactly right. Donald Trump had a lot of support. And so what we at Turning Point Action are trying to figure out, we need to turn supporters into voters. It doesn't matter if people say, yay, Trump, and they go home. You need to do the hard work to turn low propensity voters and actually get their ballots into boxes, and that requires bodies. So we quietly hired well over 1,000 full-time people across all the battleground states in Arizona, Wisconsin, partially in Michigan and Pennsylvania. And I visited 25 college campuses this semester, and we started to draw crowds. Laura, I said, there's something happening here, guys. We're drawing 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people, and the media wouldn't touch it. And the Kamala people would have like a little booth with 3 or 4 people, and we would register 500, 600, 700 first-time voters.
Wow.
But here's the other thing, is that the embracing of early voting is exactly one of the reasons why we did this. When you expand the amount of days, the net of which you can cast then, it increases your probability to bring first-time voters in. Think about it. If it's just one day, it's really hard to get first-time voters just to show up on one day. If you have 30 days, and all of a sudden you have election month, it allows organizers like that we have at Turning Point Action, our ballot chasers, to be able to find these first-time voters and follow up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, text message, phone calls, and get those ballots in the boxes. Laura, the media was fawning over the Kamala Harris ground game, and I was laughing the entire time. Because the Kamala Harris, it was a complete consultant-driven media op. They said, oh, we knocked on 9 million doors. They were bragging about activity while we were doing results. We were banking votes for Donald Trump, and the results speak for themselves. We won the youth vote in Michigan, nearly won it in Wisconsin, competitive the youth vote in all across the 7 battleground states. Our plan at Turning Point Action worked, and I think it might have made a decisive difference in many of these states.